Up YouTube, it's your boy Trizzle with Triz Tech and Electronics. I'm here today. It's been a little postponed video. I've been feeling pretty crappy these last couple of days. I am a type 1 diabetic and I'm on an insulin pump, and every once in a while the pump has little brain farts or something, and it doesn't work real well, and I'm a little down and out for a couple of days, but I'm starting to feel better, so I figured that I would tape, film, and edit this video and get it up on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm here to talk to you today about a product that I've had a lot of questions about. It's actually a very, very handy piece of equipment. I've been using it for quite some time now, and I really, really greatly enjoy it. And that product is the Apple TV 3rd generation. This is it right here. This is what it looks like. It's in this teeny, teeny, tiny little box. On the box on the front, this is what the Apple TV looks like. On the side, on one side it has a little apple, of course. On the other side it has, I don't know if you can see this, there's some specifications on what it is: Wi-Fi, HDMI, and 1080p. You probably can't see that real well. The light's not too good in here this evening. And on the background, it just kind of gives you a little overview of what's going on in the box. In a moment, we will unbox the Apple TV so that you guys can see exactly what the Apple TV consists of. I just wanted to give you a little brief overview of what's going to happen in this video. I'm going to give you a breakdown of some of the specifications of the device, and I'm also going to give you my insights into the device. I hope you really enjoy that, and with that said, let's get into this right now. Alright guys, here we are. We're going to unbox the little thing. Here you go, a little closer up view of the box, and maybe you can see these things a little bit better than you could when I showed you the brief overview a little while ago. See, it has saying that it is Wi-Fi capable, it has HDMI, and it is a 1080p max output, which means that it is the highest possible outputting HDMI that is out there. It is an upgrade from the 2nd generation Apple TV, which was 720p. Here we're gonna open this up so I can show you guys what comes in the box. It has been opened before. This is not the first unboxing. As I said before, I have used this for quite some time now. I've had it for, I don't know, probably a little over a month now, and I really, really do enjoy it. But in the box, it comes with the Apple TV itself, which is not a very big piece of equipment. It stands at 0.9 inches high, so from here to here is 0.9 inches. It is 3.9 inches wide, 3.9 inches deep, so it's a complete perfect square, obviously. And the weight of it is 0.6 pounds, so it's just a little bit over half a pound in weight. On the back of the device, it has some things back here. It has, over here is where the power adapter goes. Then you got the HDMI port for service and stuff. This is a micro USB cord, and that is used for service and maintenance on the device itself. This is an optical audio output and Ethernet. If you do not have your house set for Wi-Fi, you can still use one of these. It does have a Ethernet capability, which is pretty nice. This here is the remote that is used for the Apple TV. It's a teeny tiny little remote. If you are a previous Mac owner or whatever, you can actually get these remotes with a MacBook Pro. I did not get one when I bought my MacBook Pro, but this thing does work for the MacBook Pro as well. If you're listening to media on the MacBook or watching videos, you can pause, stop, back up, whatever with this remote. It actually gets kind of confusing when my MacBook Pro is around while I'm watching the Apple TV. They will cross frequencies every once in a while, and I will, start a song in iTunes randomly while I'm trying to start watching something on the Apple TV itself. But this is the remote, pretty handy little device. And then you flick this open, and actually directly below this normally is a thing of Apple stickers, which is a pretty big deal with basically any Apple product, if you know this, if you have ever owned an Apple product before. But this is the power cable, the AC adapter. This part goes into the back of the Apple TV. This goes into a power outlet. and then it has just your documentation. Normally there's also a white thing with 2 Apple stickers, as I said before, which you get with all Apple products. But that is the basic box opening, unboxing of the Apple TV. Now with that said, now that you've seen the equipment that goes into the Apple TV and what it consists of, which really isn't very much, I'm going to take this time now to hook it up to the TV, and I'm going to show you a brief overview of what it looks like, the applications that are involved, and a lot of the capabilities that the device has. Alright guys, so here we are back with the Apple TV hooked to my Vizio HDTV. You saw the basic layout of this previous if you watched my Vizio 3D HDTV review, which was the previous review to this. I used it just as a reference point for the TV. Anyway, what I didn't say in the unboxing is that with the Apple TV itself, you can see the tiny little light glowing over here. I don't have very good light in here right now. But the Apple TV doesn't come with an HDMI cable. So if you purchase the Apple TV, you also need to purchase an HDMI cable as well. I just don't want you guys to purchase the Apple TV and then get home and realize, oh, I can't watch it, I can't use it because it doesn't come with an HDMI cable. But anyways, this is the basic layout of the Apple TV when it is hooked to your TV. It has a movie section where all these movies are in the iTunes store. So you can click on them and either rent them. They rent from anywhere from $3.99 all the way up to $6.99. You can rent them in standard definition as well as HD, but they normally push in HD because you just purchased the Apple TV that is a 1080p output, so why wouldn't you want to watch it in HD? Anyways, you can go into the movie section, and as I said, it shows a section where you have your purchased videos that are purchased on any device that is hooked to the Apple ID that you have hooked to the Apple TV itself. It has top movies right now. Genius is where it guesses for movies that you would be the most interested in. As well as TV shows do the same, work the exact same way. Music does the same as well. You see this application over here where it says computers. This is hooked to my MacBook Pro right now through a program called Home Share. And what that is you can access any of the media that is on any of your computers in your house that have the same Apple ID or are just hooked to the Home Share through your Wi-Fi network of your home and access any of them. And that's what those are. Those are 4 of the albums that are in the music library of my iTunes account on my MacBook Pro. As well, you can watch trailers from any kind of movies that are in the theaters right now, which is pretty cool. You have NHL Game Center, which you can watch NHL TV or games right from your Apple TV if you subscribe to NHL Game Center. Also NBA TV, which is the same kind of deal as NHL Game Center. If you subscribe to NBA TV or MLB TV, you can watch NBA basketball games and MLB baseball games right from your Apple TV. If you have a Netflix account, you can watch Netflix right from your Apple TV, which is pretty cool. You can also do the WSJ Live is Wall Street Journal Live, so you can stay up to date on news and current events. You have a YouTube app, which is obviously a must-have. I mean, look, you're watching this video right now. You could be doing that from the comfort of your, 47-inch high-def 3D TV. Can't go wrong there. Vimeo, so you can watch some music videos. Podcasts, so that you can listen to people that do audio blogs or whatever. Radio, you can access the close AM/FM radio stations. Flickr, if you can look at posted pictures on the internet. Mobile Me, that is if you have an iCloud account, which if you have an Apple TV, you probably have an iCloud account because it's the easiest way to move the media around from either your MacBook, your iPad, your iPhone, whatever. Backs everything into the iClouds, any documents or applications, so you can access them from any Apple product that you own. Mobile Me is what they have. When you have an iCloud account, you have a .me email address, and that just gives you the access to access it from your Apple TV. Photo Stream is, as I said before, on iCloud. You can have your photos saved from your iPhone or iPad or MacBook or whatever into Photo Stream so that you can access them from any one of those devices. That's actually a really handy deal. And with that kind of said, with iCloud, you also have another option with the Apple TV, which it uses a thing called AirPlay, and you can access that from your iPad or your iPad or your iPad 2, new iPad, or iPhone 4S. It's a really handy little deal. You can do this, and I'll show you right now with my iPad. If you look down at my iPad right now, which is currently in my lap, you can see it, and if you double click on the iPad, it brings up the status bar below, which shows all of the processes that are currently running. Well, if you scroll to the left, you see this little emblem right here, and it's got a little triangle and a TV. Well, if you click on that, you can see this pop up, and it says iPad or Apple TV, and this is all, AirPlay is all streaming through the Wi-Fi network out from your home. So if you click on Apple TV, you see where it says mirroring on. Well, now if you look back at my TV, well, look, my iPad is now mirrored to my 47-inch TV. This process works with the iPads as well as the iPhone 4S, and it actually is really cool because you can play certain games that you can download out of the Apple App Store from AirPlay. You can also, like if you are at a family reunion or something and you want to show your family some photos from your summer vacation or whatever, you can access those all from AirPlay. You can do it from your iPhone or your iPad and hook it and stream it directly to the TV so that you can do it on, right now it's on a 47-inch TV, so anybody in the house can basically see it. But I mean, see, you can scroll either way on the iPad. It looks exactly like it does down here. Let it focus, but see, this is in my lap, and you can do that search field, and then back up to the TV. It looks the same. It's really, really cool. What I use it for the most is Hulu Plus, because the Apple TV doesn't come with Hulu Plus as an application, so I can use that. What I do is I access Hulu Plus from my iPad too, and I can watch it. It's playing on the iPad too, and I just mirror it to the TV so that you can watch it on the big screen. It actually comes in quite handy. I really, really do enjoy it. Another thing that you can do from your iPad, I'm going to take this off and unmirror it real quick. Another thing that you can do with this, which is really, really handy, is if the tiny little remote which I showed you for the Apple TV, which is this little device right here, is really small, and you can lose it quite easy. So with the iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, whatever, 3GS, you can access a thing called Remote, which I'm going to show you that on my iPad right now. You click on the application, and now it says that it's connecting to the Apple TV. Well, now you can see it says access iTunes libraries, iTunes Match, or do this. And you do the gestures. It shows this little thing. It says menu, pause, play, and the access the menu for the remote application. And see what you can do with that is now you can move around while I'm doing this on the iPad. You can see me moving. And as I clicked on something, see, now it's in Vimeo. And now if I press the menu button on the iPad, it goes back to the menu. This program comes in really handy if you have it on your iPad or your iPhone. When you do lose that tiny little remote that the Apple TV comes with, you can still use your Apple TV. The Apple TV is an absolutely wonderful device. There's so many things that you can do with it, and it really does help you out if you are in an area that doesn't have a very good cable, or if satellite is just too expensive. The Apple TV only costs you $99, and all you have to do is pay for the subscriptions for like Netflix or MLB TV or NBA TV or NHL Game Center, any of those, which you don't have to pay for a lot of things, and you can access any of the movies, rent or buy, which is pretty cool. So it does do a lot for you. And as I said, it doesn't weigh very much. It's really tiny. You can see the little light there directly below the TV, but it takes up such little space that you can hide it virtually anywhere. The device, I didn't say this earlier, it is a single core A5 processor, so it has a single core A5, whereas the Apple iPhone 4S has a dual core A5, so it is a very speedy device, and you can multitask and do a lot of things with it. It's such a great device, and I really hope that this answered some of those questions that you've had about this. If you did enjoy this video and you would like to see more, please like the video. It's a little thumbs up located directly below the video. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel because it helps me greatly. with that said, I think I'm done with this video, so I will catch you on the next one. I hope you guys have a good night. Peace out, YouTube.